I need to, oh, that's the one. It's not letting me open the stuff. Alliance does not concern itself with the narrator right now. More deck building combat. I'm so confused all of a sudden. What's going on? I think we could be friends. Hello, friends and gamers. I probably shouldn't be recording right now because I'm not in the best mood. We have things to do. Luckily, we're not playing a horror game today, so like it could be worse. Anyways, we're doing demo dives a little bit differently right now because there's a lot of demos from the event we're covering today. So, what event are we talking about? We are talking about the Hungry Ghost Festival being put on by Southeast Asia Game Aesthetic. This is a horror and mystery mostly based Steam game event. Obviously, it's horror-based. Halloween's coming up. October is spooky month. We're doing this first. But we have to do demo dives a little bit differently because, hi, I'm a creator for this event. So I got the list of games involved early. Thank you to Southeast Asia Game Aesthetic for having me. But I got the list early, right? I opened the list. There's over 500 game demos. There's just 500 games in general. I have a whole list of all the demos, and I made this list like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. More games have been added since. Had developers reach out and give me games, so there will be more videos past these demo dives, most likely, but for the purpose of the festival, it's happening for like a week from, what are the actual dates? I'm recording these early, obviously, so like I don't know the actual dates. I want to say it is, hold on, it is September 6th through the 13th. So an entire week. Make sure to go check out the Steam page down below. I will have it linked, but there's over 200 demos from this event. And we all saw what happened with the Summer Game Fest demo dives and how much of a trip that was because of all the games involved. So we had to get creative. Without further ado, I introduce you to the Wheel of Demos, kinda. Take it over to the next clip. So I'm piecing all these together after the fact, but this is going to be random number generator section number 1. So here's the deal. We're doing 4 of these videos, and then there will be a Steam dive at the end. I probably already explained this, but we're here. There was a total, and I'm only gonna probably say this in the 237 games with demos at this demo dive. There was just under 600 games total, I think, and I can't do that much. We found this out with Summer Game Fest. I can't demo that many games on camera. It's not gonna work. So we're doing it this way. Let us roll for our first 4 games for this video. If I have to add stuff, obviously I will. But first of all, I have to 237 because I could have obviously done this section off camera, but like this part is fun. Seeing which games we're gonna play because there's a lot of horror games on here. It's the whole point of the festival. There is some cozies, so I hope we get the cozies. I hope it's not all horror games, but like I have to record these during daylight hours. So we have a minimum of 1, a maximum of 237. There might be a couple repeats on this list, but that's like a general number. We're gonna hit generate for our first game. Number 214 is our first game. All right, what's 214? Gourd. What's Gourd? Let's find out. So that didn't go as planned. I don't know how much of the roll clip we kept in for this video, or we being me. It's a party of 1 over here, team of 1. It's just me. Because I went to go open Gourd, and I think whatever engine they were using, I got a failure pop up, and so the demo would not open. I still encourage y'all to go check out Gourd and wishlist it, but the demo did not work, which is why we have a list to pull from. Also, I think an extra game has been added to the list since I originally recorded the rolls, so we're off to a great start. We're gonna generate another number right now together, number 200 on the list. So that is going to be a game called Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure. So yeah, I gotta go find that now. Hopefully it's not a horror game because this is the first game, and that would be a lot for me. It would. All right, this game did work. Now I will not be putting, should I put the timer on screen? Because if I'm recording all the clips separately, so like I can just kind of use my OBS timer clock, like the recording timer. But also I feel like do you guys like seeing the time on screen? I don't know. Give me like 5 seconds to think it over. I should have planned these better. I planned these a lot though. These videos, a lot of planning went into them. I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna be, I'll give up to 20 minutes for me being and doing tomfoolery while getting these set up. But this is Hordes of Fate, of Hand of Fate adventure. So this is like actually part of a series, I think, possibly. Anyways, it's a deck builder. So we're off to a really good start. I say that because I'm a weenie and don't really want to have to play a horror game, but this is a deck builder. It actually looks pretty good. The graphics are really, I like them a lot. So yeah, let's play. We're starting with the Goblin King. Descend deep into the Forgotten Caves and seek out the one who calls themselves King. All right, let's see how long we can last. It's weird not having the timer on screen, but setting up the timer is a lot of work, so accept. And we're gonna play as an apprentice, I guess. Oh, this is our difficulty. We're starting on apprentice difficulty. Enemies cause less damage and ambushes produce fewer enemies. Okay. Our hero then is the Trickster, a magician, a jester, and a vagabond. Max life is 150, crit damage is 200%, and 200%, I can't talk. And speed is an extra +10. So we have our loadout here. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it too much. Let's just, okay, I hit begin adventure, not really thinking what I was doing, but that is what we're doing. So yes. Let the adventure begin. I also think I have to move. I have to mess with my model a little bit because I didn't. Hold on. The software I used for my model had a slight change. And so now when I try to do things, like I can't use arrows to do things. It's weird. Choose an encounter for the timeline. The Maiden, Shrine, or Mage's Workshop. Oh, okay. So this is a starter buff. Okay. Gain a resource of your choice. Gain max life or healing. We don't really need that yet. And then gain an enchantment. Well, I don't really know the difference between resources and enchantments yet. So I think I'm gonna go resource of your choice so we can kind of figure it out a little bit. The Maiden, so we can pick what we want. Oh, there's voice acting, but there's no subtitles in my voice acting. Draw out the undead champion. I move with arrow keys. Okay, so it's a mix of like a deck builder and a bullet hell style game, almost like a survivor's like. I'm not mad about that, actually. Spellbook, Wisdom's Call. Oh, okay. Caught within a dense thicket of brambles, you spy a gilded horn. Long forgotten, the instrument is bound tightly by the plant's thorned branches. There's a lot happening going into this, but I'm not mad about it. Attempt to free the horn or leave it. Let's attempt to free the horn. Okay. Follow the cards and make your selection. Begin. Oh, I need to. Oh, that's the one. Success. Okay. That's actually a cool mechanic. That you have, it said follow the cards. I was like, okay. And then you actually have to follow the cards. It's like a game of luck almost. Unless you're like good at watching, which is, I'm good at that apparently. As soon as your hand touches the horn, the brambles spring to life. You pull your hand back just in time to avoid their snare. You press the horn to your lips and blow and get all the XP. Cool. And I get an upgrade. Uncommon is increased gloves of shielding duration. That actually might be kind of good. It's uncommon, so let's go for it. Ooh, now they're all uncommon. More damage, XP gain, reduce the spellbook cooldown. I mean, usually I wouldn't go for something like XP gain, but I feel like it could be helpful. Let's do that because it is kind of like a bullet hell roguelite situation. So we kind of want to level up quickly. Why did my game audio get like really quiet, or is that my fault? That's my fault. Okay, I lowered it on my end, which is weird. I don't know how that happened, but okay. I don't know how to open these chests. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how yet. So I think I'm just gonna leave them and hope for the best, but this is where we need to go. The Maiden bit is here. I don't know how to interact with stuff. Hold on, is there a, no, there's not like a thing I can open that tells me like my keybinds and stuff. So we leveled up something. Ooh, I'm just gonna grab uncommon stuff. It's a demo dive and I don't really want to think about it that much. I want this health chest. Okay, I guess you have to be like right over top of it in order to open up the chest. I need to get over there somehow though, and I'm not really sure how to do that. We could do that though. It's not letting me open the stuff. Okay. I leveled up. Do I get something? I do. I get new equipment. Okay. Dragon armor. It sounds enticing because I like dragons. Leave a trail of fire as you move. Oh yeah, we want that. I want the trail of fire. I leveled up again. Increase dragon armor crit damage. Ooh, reduce spell equipment cooldown. Let's go cooldown decrease because that could be helpful. How do you open the chest? Is there a way I can interact with a maiden too? I'm just gonna start moving. Draw out the undead. Like it's pointing me towards the maiden buff, but I like can't get over there, you know? I also can't open this chest. Oh, I guess maybe you just have to stand with it for a minute. Maybe? I'm not really sure. There might be also like a mechanic of like, equipment cooldown, sure. Seems like there might be a mechanic, like a timing mechanic with the procking of things and I'm at 30 health, my guy. Defeat the undead champion. Okay, that's what's happening here. I'm now at 10 health. Boop, I died trying to get the chest. Awesome, awesome. Well, let's try that again. We're still on Goblin King, Apprentice, the Trickster, Begin Adventure, sure. We have cards, so I guess we can see what an enchantment will get us. Scroll of Swiftness. We have to open 2 gold chests to start. I'm wondering if do I just have to stand here until the circles meet? Yes, okay, so there's nothing I have to do. I literally just have to stand there. So okay, that's doable, kind of. Epic. Increase interact speed, yeah, that sounds like very helpful. There's another gold chest. I took damage, but it's okay. I see how that could, like, having to wait for something like that can be really difficult. specifically when it's like a survivor's like gameplay style, because like you don't want to stay in one spot for too long, but like you also do to open the chest. So this is gnomes. A band of tiny gnomes burst out, surrounding you as you pocket the coins from the chest. That oaf's opened it, one squeaks. We can claim the trinket now, cries another. Glance back into the chest, and sure enough, a small wooden idol rests within. You place it on the ground before the gathering crowd. Follow the cards and make your selection. Okay, so we're following the high success one. Begin. It's over in the back. I think it's that one. No, but we still got a success. Because they like go into the same pile, so they're like all stacked on top of each other, and there's no sense of like a third dimension to them. A brave gnome snatches the idol and darts back to the others. They huddle, inspecting it closely before nodding in agreement. The group forms a circle around you, performing a lively dance before they vanish just as swiftly as they appeared. You sense a new energy emanating from your equipment, and we can choose one of two enhancements, or enchantments. So one is for the gloves of shielding, and one is for the spell book. I feel like the shield duration could be helpful. Yeah, let's go shielding. Oh, I gotta bounce. We'll go for one of the uncommon ones. Crits. Let's do spellbook damage. That'll help us more. Whee! I keep forgetting my shield. Another chest. I'm just gonna stand here for a second while I can. Ooh, like there's a health chest over there. That would also be helpful to get. I totally just bonked my microphone so hard. I just want to try to get the health chest. Yippee! Health chest! Let me get my mouse off screen real quick. Okay, there's a chest over here. Oh, there's two. There's like a voice line telling me to like open the chest. Oh, ambush. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. One thing I would like to request, if I am allowed to do that, subtitles on the voice lines. Because if there's not subtitles on a voice line, I like don't hear it. I'm like, wait, what? You said something? I like don't realize it. And I'm like, oh, what's happening? I don't know where on screen you would put them, but there has to be a place to put them. No sooner do you open the chest than you hear the chatter of goblins. From out of the darkness they come, and more hordes have been added. Awesome. That's so great. I'm just gonna stand. I don't need to be right over the chest, which is good. Let me get my shield back. Oh dear, hello. I gotta get out of here. Hi. So I guess I have to like stand in the mage's workshop here. The shield is pretty good. It has a good knockback on it, I feel like. And I do like the mechanic of having to stay in one spot. That like is very different from other survivors I've played. I really do like that. Guy's still talking. He talks a lot for there to be like no text on screen. I think that's it. There's just a lot of narrator voice for like there being no text on screen. And if you're gonna have that much narrator voice, I feel like there should be text. But that's also a me problem. If I don't have subtitles, I can't hear. So you enter the workshop of a young enchanter, because this is the mage's workshop buff, who is said to specialize in drawing magical powers from items. And it's also the European spelling of the word. So I have nothing against that. I notice things. Welcome, the mage says, glancing up from his books and murmured incantations. It's true I can enchant items, but I'm still a student, not yet able to draw power from all things freely. Show me your gear and I'll see what calls to me. So we can show the mage our equipment, and there's two failure options, or one for the gloves of shielding, one for the spell book. So I'm gonna try to follow the gloves of shielding. Oh my god, why are we glitching out so hard? I think it's this one. We got it for the spellbook. Okay. It is done, the enchanter declares with a smile. I dare say your spellbook sings a sweet song indeed. And we got a token from that, the enchantment right there. And I gotta bounce. It's kind of, because there's such little room, my usual routine for a game like this is to circle. So I'll circle around the big horde of enemies. It works really well in something like Vampire Survivors, but because there's such narrow pathways here, it's like one of those where my usual circling method isn't gonna work. So yeah, I can choose a new equipment. Might go for Cold Snap because there's frost damage. I like frost damage. Lob an explosive bomb at the nearest target. Lightning Crash, cast series of lightning bolts that strike random targets. We actually are gonna go lightning. I lied. And then I want to get this Wisdom's Call here. That's sick. That's sickening. All right, so Wisdom's Call. Caught within a dense thicket of brambles, you spy a gilded horn. Long forgotten, the instrument is bound tightly by the plant thorned branches. We can attempt to free the horn. There is huge failure, and then 2 success options. So I think this would be a success. Huge failure. Awesome. The narrator is also being mean to me. As soon as you grab the horn, the thorns spring to life, wrapping themselves around your arm. You pull back, but it's too late. The thorns cut deep into your forearm. You think better than to tempt fate twice and continue on your journey. It is kind of hard to read the cards just because they are flat. They go in the pile, and it's kind of like they all are one, so it's like it says follow the cards, and you really can't do that. So it might be not that I'm a game dev or anything. I feel like almost like a dice roll mechanic would be more fun, because that's like totally, it really is up to chance. Like you can kind of like try to cheese it, but the cards are flat and they lag a little bit. So personally, I think a dice roll would be more fun. just something that's totally up to chance, because this is like the illusion of choice, you know? I would rather it just be totally up to chance. But let me get that scroll of swiftness, baby. Also, is that the undead champion behind me? It's right behind me, isn't it? You take the scroll, crack the seal, and unfurl it. The parchment has a short incantation that you read aloud. I feel comfortable reading this incantation because I'm gonna introduce something into the meta here. But my actions are without effort, without delay I strike. Bestow these powers unto the gloves of shielding, the spellbook, the lightning clash, or you know what? Let's go myself to aid me in my fight. No sooner do the words leave your mouth than the paper erupts in blue flames and vanishes. You feel a newfound ease with which to wield your equipment, and you gain an uncommon cooldown upgrade. So that's good. I want this treasure chest. Things are blowing up beside me. Let's go for this epic enchantment thing. I got another level up. Move speed or lightning crash damage. Let's go move speed. Move speed is always really helpful. There we go. Got another chest. I need to draw out the undead champion cell. Yeah, okay, it's bad. It's in. Ooh, this could be Lionheart. No one's here yet, so I can kind of just stand here. What's Lionheart do? I'll wait for you to finish talking about the lions. The lions does not concern itself with the narrator right now. You stumble upon a small glass bottle on the ground in front of you. I'm gonna drink it. I gain a max life upgrade. That's awesome, actually. I'm trying to get the supply chest, but this thing's gonna kill me. Okay, never mind. I don't need supplies. Never mind. I'm just gonna stand here instead. You can't get me. The lion does not concern itself with... Okay, maybe it does. Enemies grow stronger. My lightning took out one of y'all. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff I can grab over here. A bunch of EXP that I just didn't grab. Spellbook area. Sure, go for it. I'm gonna take you out. And I am not concerned. Escape through the portal. Okay. Yippee! I lost a lot of EXP just like from being around here. I need like a pickup radius increase. That's usually something I use a lot in these sort of games, but you have discovered the exit to this area. Failure to pass through the portal before it closes will have fatal consequences, and it closes in 26 seconds, but that's not counting down. So let's just enter the portal. You step into the portal and disappear in a dazzling swirl of lights. What do we want to do? Choose 2 rewards. Okay, so first of all, that 150 healing is a mine. We can increase lightning crash. I only have 56 gold, so I'm not going to do that yet, but so we'll increase the lightning crash and move on. Also, it has been 18 minutes, so I probably should be done, but I'm having fun. I am having fun. Max life or healing. I don't really need that because I already grabbed that. We'll go resource because we did enchantment last time, I think. Ooh, what are you? Catch the Fae. Okay, so that's one of the Fae. Goblin bridge, so I need to stand there for it to drop. Wait, that's kind of cool as well. Okay, there's like cool mechanics. Give me the treasure chest. Got my treasure chest. I need to grab the Fae. The Fae are my friends today. I usually don't trust the Fae unless they're pretty, but that's how they get you. That's how the Fae get you. The pretty ones? Just saying. Ooh, I want you here. The Black Cauldron. Oh, you guys got taken out real quick. A well-dressed man, that's the Fae. In a thick cloak slumps down at your table in the dimly lit tavern. So old Roger's finally gone then, eh? Who's Roger? I guess this is yours then. He slides an apothecary jar of crimson salts across to you. A spellbind. Add it to any spell and you'll be thankful for it. He slaps an upturned cup down on the table and lifts it, revealing a series of carved dice. I hear you're fond of the bones. That's a phrase. What say you shall we play? Accept the wager or choose a spell to upgrade. I mean, accept the wager. You play on into the night, the game nearing its end. With nearly 2 score points against you, you decide to risk casting a spell to sway the outcome of the final roll. Huh. This one's, it's that top one. It's the top one. Yay! I'm just like, I'll go for a success. And you win! The man slumps back on a stool, scowling. You cheated! Swapped the dice, I saw it. He glances to the crowd for support, but is met only with silent, disapproving stares. Too quick for this dim-witted lot, he mutters, gesturing bitterly to the onlookers. Grumbly slides a small pouch across the table and rises. I suppose this is yours. And we got the ability to absorb an additional attack while gloves of shielding is active. Nice. You feel unkind eyes on your back as you claim your prize and leave the tavern. So more hordes have been added because I am quick thinking. I'm good at this. Oh, there's another lion potion over here. Healing spirits, not a lion potion. We can concern ourselves with this one. Drink it. I gained 45 healing. That's pretty good, actually. Increase lightning. What do we want? I think I'm gonna cool down gloves of shielding a little bit. Or like introduce the cooldown. The health chest is, I don't think I need this health chest. Yeah, because I can't even take all the healing. Oh, that was insane, actually. I want all these. Let me just scoop these up. Go for epic. See, now that I got the hang of this, we're doing pretty good. Ooh, what's this purple one do? Chest of shards. Is that EXP probably? Yes. Big EXP number. Go boom boom. I kind of need my lightning right now because I want to grab these EXP shards and then book it. Go for that duration. I'm also trying to follow the arrow. If I stand here, I can proc the maiden and the supply chest at the exact same time. No sooner do you open the chest than you hear the chatter of goblins. From out of the darkness they come. More Hordes have once again been added. Hordes? I think because I saw maiden, I combined it with horde. But the maiden is back. We can ask for longer life, supplies, gold, or wisdom. I'm gonna wait for the narrator to finish. They're still going. I'm gonna ask for supplies. I gained 15 food. I'm not really sure what food does, but spellbook cooldown, move speed. Always go for the move speed. What is this over here? Oh, does that thing have money? Give me the money. Give me the money. I want money. Oh, stand right here. I got this. We so got this. Shards. We got shards from that one. I do need to proc my shield real quickly. Okay, perfect timing. I saw the Fae over here. Health. I don't need the health chest. All right, the undead spirit. Oh, that is an undead spirit. Okay, thank you, Bridge. Thank you, Bridge. Thank you, Bridge. I'm still trying to collect the Fae. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me the epic cooldown. I don't even know what I grabbed, but it's fine. Wait, I see a gold chest. Goblin Banquet? What's Goblin Banquet? We're not gonna find out at this rate. Never mind. I don't need to know what the Goblin Banquet is. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't need to know. I would like the supply chest over here. This is fine. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Give me my shield. What's this gold one over here? Treasure chest. I took out the undead spirit as well. Portal! Enter the portal! I didn't finish the Fae thing. I'll take the 50 healing first of all. I could have gotten 100 healing. That probably would have been smarter. Let's visit the shop because we're probably not going to keep going after this. I can increase crit damage. Oh, okay, so you can buy things with food and with gold. So there's weirdly... Oh, I was like, that's like weird that we have two different currencies, but no, you can use the food to heal in the shop. Okay, so I could just buy stuff, yeah? Do that. What if I just buy stuff? Continue. We are gonna be done though, because I have spent so much time on this game, but I actually had a lot of fun with it. This was like a weird like fill-in. Like I had to fill in for a game that ended up not working. And I actually really like this. I feel like I need to look up whatever else is in this like franchise, I guess. There's upgrades over here. Oh, okay, so you can like throw in like overtime upgrades for the whole thing. Okay, this was actually really fun. I was not expecting much from it. We do have to move on to our next game, but I really like this. Hordes of Fate, you got me. It had a lot of my buzzwords in terms of like game genres, though, unknowingly. So I had fun with this, but we do have to move on. I'm realizing the rolling section of this video is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Because originally I was going to go in Steam and like, let's look at the game, but it's easier to just kind of play the game. So roll number 2 for video number 1. What do we got? Number 93. Number 93 is going to be Red Rogue C. Okay. Our last game was a dark fantasy thing, so like it wasn't super horror-y, but let's see what this one is. All right, we have Red Rogue C. I don't remember what genre this is because I downloaded all these and then just kind of left them. Like the last demo, I had to look at it again. So we're gonna just start a new game and get into it. We have different characters we can play. I do like Zara's character model. I think we'll start with Zara then. The Golden Maiden. We also have snakes and I like snakes. I don't know what most of this means yet though, but we're gonna find out. I can't click it. We just can click sale. If it's your first time playing, we recommend starting with the prologue to learn the game's core mechanics and lore. I feel like we'll start through the prologue, but I will cut it off if it starts taking too long for the time limit of the video. But I will start with the prologue. We'll start it and see what happens. And if I do want to continue the prologue, hey, we can come back to this at a later date and like restart the prologue if we have to. We can always do that. But for the purposes of the demo dive, 20 minutes. And I do need to stick to that 20 minutes because I went over on the last game. Tends to happen a lot though. Welcome to the prologue. This small adventure will help you get familiar with many of the game mechanics and introduce you to the narrative of Red Rogue C. It's Rogue, right? I mix up the spelling of Rogue and Rouge a lot, and Rogue makes more sense though. Please note that some features are currently disabled, including save system. That's why I'm like, we can restart the prologue if we need to. But if I like this demo, we'll probably just wait until release so I don't have to forego a save system. But yeah, the save system, achievements, language options, and key rebinds are also not available. But the controller support option does not concern me because I don't play on controller if I don't have to. So I say that, and my only other I like play a lot of games on Switch. Anyways, start the prologue. So if I decide to like this one, we are just gonna wait until the release because I want the save system and Steam achievements, quite frankly. That's it. We've been chasing a ship for days though. They attacked your outpost at night, pillaging weapons, leaving some wounded, and taking a few comrades as hostages. Although the hanged don't usually take prisoners, sometimes they trade lives for money as if it were just another bargain. Although you're exhausted from sailing without rest, you finally manage to catch up to the ship. The captain has been shouting orders for the past few hours. You wipe the sweat from your brow and get ready for battle. So it's like battleships, kind of? We finally hunted down the hanged scum. Let's make them understand that no one escapes the justice of the royal army. Well, don't know if I love that yet. I'm going to guide you step by step through some of the key battle mechanics. Okay, that's what I need. Each crew member can move 5 squares per round. You can move each crew member only once per round during one day of your turns. Issue a move order by selecting a crew member and targeting the destination square. So we have Marcus. You can go there because you have a cannon. This crew member won't be able to move till next round. A yellow boot icon has appeared next to their portrait, indicating that they've already moved this round. The status bar of your ship are always bars. There's multiple bars. They're up here. Always available. First one represents hull integrity. Below 0, you're destroyed. Next is the sinking meter. If it reaches 100, your ship will sink. So have crew members ready to repair any holes. Third and final bar represents your maneuverability. The higher it is, the greater your chances of dodging enemy cannon fire. It's like a weird mix of battleships and turn-based combat, but also battleships kind of is turn-based combat. To increase it, make sure the sails and the helm are manned. Okay. Looks like it's at 0%. Order a crew member to move to one of the appropriate squares to man the sails or the helm. So I guess those are here. So you can go here, and we got 10% on that maneuverability. The maneuverability bonus will remain as long as the crew member stays on that square and doesn't have any adjacent enemies. So we have now combat round tutorial. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. It's there's a lot happening, but we'll figure it out eventually. Each round consists of alternating turns between you and the enemy, during which you can move any number of active crew members and play cards from your hand. A turn ends as soon as a crew member becomes exhausted, either due to a card's action or by using them to plan or wait. So again, another deck builder. More deck building combat. You can perform different actions using your cards. You'll always have 5 cards available and collapse with spacebar. Okay. Most cards require an active crew member. If you don't have access to any usable cards, you can plan with an active crew member, discarding any number of cards using the hourglass. To exhaust a crew member who hasn't been activated for the plan. It's time to go on the offensive! Try firing a harpoon or a cannon using the corresponding cards. So we do have a cannon over here. Is that a harpoon? That's a harpoon, not a cannon. Okay, these are the cannons. Remember that you can discard cards if needed and also wait until next turn using the hourglass. So cannons probably do more damage, I would assume. Also because they're just in the middle here. Yeah. So I can't do anything because I don't have anyone manning a cannon. Hold on. Is this a cannon? Oh my god, I'm like just not close enough. And I can't move rows because I already moved rows. And you can't like go back. Damn. Because all I have is cannonballs. I think then it'd probably be my best interest to move Edward up here just for next round and kind of plan. So we do have to wait until next round. Select any number of cards to be discarded. I don't want to discard any. I'll discard Brawl. I don't want to though. It doesn't, I guess. What if I don't want to discard? I'm getting confused. I'll discard a cannonball, sure. That's what I need. How do I move on to the next? Because I have to skip turn. I can't do anything. Because I didn't get the harpoon thing. I'm kind of just stuck. Do I have to like cannonball? I don't have a boarding tactic. I hit my microphone. Should I just, if I discard everything, will it work? No. I'm so confused all of a sudden. What's going on? Oh, select an available crew member to be exhausted. Sure, this guy, why not? Yeah, they're gonna cannonball me. Awesome, that's like the one I'm not manning either. I still can't do anything because we're still in round 1. I can't do anything. Okay. I guess everyone has to be exhausted? Yeah. Round 2, baby. I'm gonna get cannonballed again. I should have discarded all these. These all suck. I can use cannonballs. Select one manned artillery piece. You. Select a target. You. Yippee! They get a turn. And it's a gun. Oh, you shot my guy! The bucket. Sink or kill their crew. Oh, because they don't have that much health. If you need to defeat the enemy ship. So you already did your thing, so I can't do anything. So you... Actually, you... Can I do something here? Because there's a repair option, but I can't actually use it. I'm confused. This game confuses me a little bit. I can't take them out because I don't have the harpoon again. I'm just gonna start. If I can't use a card, I'm throwing it away. Can I use the bucket? Well, let me use the bucket. Lowers the sinking gauge. Why can't I use the bucket? Like no one wants to use a bucket around here. All right, fine. I'm getting rid of all my cards. Discard. You can be exhausted. Sure. Boarding. Fires a harpoon. I can use the harpoon. Is that gonna wait? Is that my guy gonna go onto the ship then? Oh my god, he's going onto the ship. Marcus! They're also using a cannonball. I got the bucket as well. My cannonball can be used. Marcus is on the ship though. We can't do that. Marcus is on the ship. I can't use the bang card because they need to be equipped with a fire. Marcus has a firearm. Marcus, you did not die in vain. Can I get Marcus back? No, I can't. Marcus, I'm so sorry, buddy. You are going to be lost. Sorry about that one, buddy. Bye, Marcus. Bye. Sorry, bye. Did we get him back? I think we got him back. You recover some of the stolen weaponry as well as a prisoner. Is it Marcus? You can go back to the outpost. Yeah, this is a lot. I just think maybe the tutorial isn't great because it's like, it tells you to do like, oh, you can man a cannon or a harpoon. Take your pick. Oh, no, actually, you only have cannonball cards. So it was a little bit confusing at first. There's a compass on the map, the wind vane. Full sail ahead. Is that us? I'm assuming the little red ship is us. So this would be where we go next, I guess. Go to the docks. We must set sail immediately. Direct orders from Admiral White. Tracked a ship of hanged scum. Okay. Are they really scum? I think we could be friends. It's doing the ship details tutorial now. We might just try to skip through. I don't think we're gonna get another combat in just because it takes a little bit too long. There's also a lot of information in the tutorial and I feel like it's just I'm getting like information overload just with how many words there are. Maybe it's because I don't want to think right now. You can equip your crew with the available weapons. Okay. Goddamn harpoon as well. There's a deck section. Can we heal our ship? Try equipping a crew member with the explosive grog. The what? What grog? Oh, that, yeah. I have to drag it? Yeah, I have to drag it. Okay. Okay, weird how it only works in certain slots. Firebomb requires a manned cannon. Is that for the dragon thing? We don't have any of those, so we'll do that. Oh, I'm at 29, so I have to diminish some. We can get rid of some of these cannonballs. I don't need 10 of them. Replace some cannonballs with firebombs. I did that. We did hit our 15-minute. I mean, I said to give it 20, but also, do I want to get back into combat? We can try to like speed run a combat round. Oh no, it's giving me more tutorial. Okay, never mind. Never mind. There's a lot happening here. I think it's a little bit too hefty for a demo dive, and also there's a lot of tutorial. And I'm kind of getting information overload a bit. I feel like there's more tutorial than gameplay. I'm iffy on this one, but I still had fun when the tutorial was working. So I think we're gonna move on. And we're gonna go to our next game, which might not actually have to be replaced because I think it's technically a multiplayer game, and if it's multiplayer, I didn't realize it, I have to replace it because I don't have anyone to do that with right now. So moving on. So I probably just deleted the original Roll 3 clip. It was PvPvE was the game type. It didn't say single player. And I don't want to have to rely on that right now. So we're generating a new one, number 33, which is good because we didn't get a ton of games from the top of the list. So this is actually good. This is good. 33 is good. That is going to be, oh no, Vern the Shape of Fantasy. I really hope that's not a horror game. It could be. It could be. I'm not too sure how long we'll last with this one because it has some funky controls. I do want to check really quickly though, because it said it's in early development, but this game is out and it was released in 2023. It doesn't say it's early access or anything. So curious. This might just be an old version of the demo. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Vern the Shape of Fantasy. Let's give it a try. New game. I'm not too sure how long will last because it has weird controls and I don't want to plug in my controller. Start a new game. It is October of 1887 in an alternative Earth called Hemera. I love Hemera. There's not two R's. Okay, Hemera. I love an alternate history timeline, so I'll take it. You are Jules Verne. Wait, that's an actual guy, isn't it? Oh, not the writer you know, but a scientist trapped in the middle of a dystopian world war. Okay. After a terrible shipwreck, you end up trapped on a mysterious island, where your extraordinary journey in search of Atlantis' deepest secrets begin. Okay. I'm intrigued by this for sure. I like the lore that it's building already. So, ooh, music's louder than I thought. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's loud. That's loud. Wasn't expecting that. These are like all real things, right? Or like real historical things.
And in a matter of minutes,
go through its thing. Because it's
some
way too loud. Well, that's probably us. Dead as a door on the beach there. Did it reset my sound settings? Oh, we're starting in chapter 3, just randomly. Not my favorite way to do a demo. I've said this before. I don't like just being, oh my god, Vern. There we go. I don't like just being thrown into it. Also, I definitely feel like it reset my sound. Wait, can I not? I can't change the settings? Really? I guess I gotta go back to the main menu? What's that all about? I'm bumping down the settings to like very low sound. And if it ends up being where we just can't play it because of the weird sound settings, then it'll have to be that, and we'll have to re-roll. Nope, it's still loud. What is up with that? There's no skip either. All right, pack it up. All right, let's roll again. 107. Have we got that yet? Let's find out. What's game number 107? Unfortunate though. I think I could have liked the narrative of that game if the sound settings weren't janky. 107 is a game called Absurd Story Back Home, which I actually might have to record tomorrow because it's dark out. And if it's a horror game, I ain't doing it. We'll find out though. Let's find out. Did I have to set up an entire recording, new like OBS scene for this? I did. But did I do it because it looked good? Yes. All right, this isn't supposed to be a horror game, so fingers crossed. We're just gonna start it. The content of this game is purely fictional, has nothing to do with any real thing. Oh, okay, all right, I might be freaked out a little bit. When the interaction marker appears, face the target and press the interact key. You can save your progress at the water dispenser. Okay. First sign of horror, I am giving up. But after a while, at night. Why are we in a sewer? How did we end up here? We fell, okay. This feeling is quite rare. Okay, so we can get up, but I can't really move myself yet. Limbs are intact. This is probably south of the city. Seems like I wasn't here before I fell into a coma. Doesn't matter. Get out of here first. Okay. Oh, there's a run option. I didn't take in enough of those. Oh, there's a wall there. We can leave here, maybe? No? Okay. No? Okay. I think J was interact. Yes. South City? Okay. How do I get out of here? I guess I can interact here. I feel like something's gonna jump me. Like, I really do. J being interact when you're playing with keyboard and mouse kinda sucks a little bit. So this machine, it still seems to work, but it doesn't really tell me for what it does. Oh, over here. Okay. I'll try this door. Where the heck am I? Too high to jump down. I can't use the ladder. We have to find a way to lower the ladder. This wouldn't, it's like, I keep having to look around for where the J key is because it's like my microphone is covering it. So I'm like, where is it? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna put my other hand on the J key and we'll work with that. I am stuck. So, yeah, that switch y'all were talking about. Can't interact with anything there. Ah, okay. This must be it. A supply line or a control machine. It should be some kind of machine that can control some kind of switch. I've never worked with an object like this before, so give it a try. Failure to take effect. Oh, I went back accidentally. Do I just turn them all on? Connection successful, I guess so. Okay, so I should be able to go out here now. These ominous noises. Ladders working. Oh yeah, that is far. So we're out. We survived, and I can save my progress at this weirdly placed water cooler. Not that it matters, because this is a demo, but... Oh, what's this? Road is blocked due to engineering reasons. Strictly use scaffolding. 2 ever crossing scaffoldings with identical... Okay, so... Oh, I drowned. Okay, so I was like, well, I can just walk through the water. No, you can't. No, you can't, bestie. It's not allowed. All right, let's load my game. Time to save, scum! So, we're just gonna try this. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so you really need to stay on the tracks, but how do you jump? Like, can you jump the tracks? Because I'm not really sure. So what is this? What does this say? Passersby, please pay attention to say. Okay. Identical to our configure. What? I am not sure how to get to that scaffolding. The second one that goes all the way across. Kind of block. Guess we could try and go back up? No, because there's no, this is where we came out of. Consoles in the garden area are basically installed. It should be noted that open wires are used for the cable installation of the equipment. Please follow standard operating procedures to avoid strange malfunctions. Well, something obviously malfunctioned. I'm not sure how to get across. Yeah, no, because I was like, maybe if I am on like the greenery. No, that doesn't work either. Am I having a games journalism moment, or like, did I miss something? Because I feel like I'm having a little bit of a games journalism moment. Oh wait, what's this here? Can I interact with you? No. Great. I was like, wait, you're sparking. I cannot figure this out for my life. And we're like gonna hit my demo time limit before we're done. That's the save. Did I miss something inside maybe? I can't tell. Maybe I missed something? I don't think so. There's other doors down there, but I can't reach those. So that's kind of the problem. I wonder if why I'm having issues is because this is one of those demos that throws you into the game after it's already started. Because we already talked about those aren't my favorite type of demos. I don't know what my issue is. You strictly use scaffolding. 2 river crossing scaffoldings with identical to are configured. Passersby, please pay attention to safety. What does that mean? I'm like trying to interact with everything. This has to be one of my worst video games journalism moments ever. What am I missing? Because you can't even move that much. How do I get over there? Is there a button I can press that'll switch things? I don't know. I'm like trying I feel like we should be able to jump things a little bit better. Like I'm concerned I'm gonna get jumped, but I'm just like, please let me interact with something. Nothing over here. Huh, can't interact with the console anymore. Yeah, I'm screwed. I don't know how to figure this out because it won't let you get to the one that goes, because I can see it right there. But then you just drown. I think I might just call it. I think I might just call it. This wasn't that successful, but also this video is getting kind of long and I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. I did the exact same thing I did last time because I'm like, how? I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, no, okay, you can't go up, you can't go down. Do we give up? Do we call it a day? Do we give up? Because this one's really getting me. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give up on this one. This looks like something I would really, really like, but I can't figure it out. And I don't love that. So you know what? We're just gonna move on to our last game. Final game of the video, if it all goes well. We might have to roll another one after this, but I will do that on the spot. So, our fourth game for this video, fourth and hopefully final game, is going to be number 157 on the list. So that would be, 157 is the game Emblems Sunless Vow. I think we did very well in the fact that none of these are horror games today, which is wonderful. But let's go find out. I didn't really know what to expect from this game. There might be full voice acting and the art is kind of sick. So like, I'm kind of really excited because we had a couple of game three didn't go well. We went through 3 different games for game 3 and none of them stuck. So I'm really looking for like a win to end on. Let's go story. I'll cut it off if we have to. This is a narrative focused campaign. I'm not too sure what this is like genre wise, but the name of the game is Emblems Sunless Vow. This is beautiful. I love the music as well. It's very nostalgic feeling and I kind of love it. It's a little bit loud. I'm gonna have to change it. Ooh, claws. This isn't voice acted, but there could be voice acting later. Oh, pretty. I am sensing some, is it toxic Yuri? Because I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. I'll call it a win there. I can't tell, but they're both beautiful. I can't tell. Third person has entered the chat. I wish there was dialogue because I can kind of tell what's going on, but not fully. But also the fact that there is no dialogue, again, just kind of adds to the nostalgia of it all. And it makes me want to play more because it's like, I feel like maybe we'll find out what's going on. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Honest Soul. Okay, there's no full voice acting, but I'm assuming parts will be voice acted. But the Honest Soul, I'm not sure what color person this was because there was a green one, a blue one, and a purple one. And I don't know who this is because everyone lost their colors. But they say, what is this place? Whoa. Okay, you're the blue one. You're the blue one. Whoa. See, parts of it are voice acted. This is going to be a pain in the butt for me to edit because whenever parts of it are voice acted, I have a problem there. But a tormented landscape in case I accidentally edit out the voice acting. The hills move, though I am standing still. Because one game I play a lot that does do the partially voice acted visual novel segments, Reverse 1999. But you know what? I adore Reverse 1999. So I'm curious what we are going to get here. The ground swims in a morass of color. Even the air is not right. Each breath I take, a fresh grip of dread takes hold. Can such a tortured land truly be real? Ooh, they move too. It's live 2D art. Oh my god. Guys, I think we gotta win. I think we gotta win for the video. Perhaps this is merely a dream, one more twisted than I have ever known. If I really like this, I probably am gonna play more of the demo on my own time, by the way. By my own time, I mean there will be a dedicated demo dive separate from this for it. I'm just really into this. I do not believe I am sleeping, but if that is the case, I must have been wounded in battle. Well, I mean, there was a lot that happened in that cutscene. A head injury if I cannot even recall how I arrived. And yet my skin is unbroken. In such situations, one must remain calm and begin by retracing their steps. They did a partial voice. Anyways, it will be no time until I recall something. In the meantime, perhaps I can find an eyewitness. Which one is this? This is the purple one? It could be, because the purple one was doing some sort of magic, and this one is a witch hat. Oh no, this is the green one we saved. Okay, and we're just getting ready to fight. Can barely think, they say. Did something go wrong again? Of all the ever-loving. I've never had this is the curious soul. Okay, I've never had an experiment blow up so hard it sent me into the void. I was saying this is giving like Chaos Realm of Hades sort of vibes. So like the underworld to the underworld. No, it's okay. I can figure this out. That's weird. I can't remember any of the variables. That's not good. This red arm thing is also really cool. Hang on. This can't be right. Someone must have interfered. Also, I'm not trying to do voices for a demo dive, but if I decide to do dedicated demo dives and like actually play the game, then we'll do voice acting. Then we'll do good old audiobook voice acting, but for right now, I'm just playing it as is. Some idiot must have ruined my you. So the green one recognizes the blue one. I think I might just use color names as well, so we have green and blue. Green says, you're the idiot. This was also a voice line, but they said, what were you thinking? Because I know for a fact I'm gonna forget to keep the voice lines in. Do you even know what you've done? How dare you bring me to a place like this? Oh. Blue says, I must beg your pardon. You've clearly mistaken me for another. I know nothing of you nor of this strange land. Least of all how to bring someone into it. Green says, they can't remember us. That's why they're going by names of like souls and stuff. They say, is that right? But it was voice and I'm probably gonna forget to keep it in. I should have known. Now that I've looked closer, you don't show a shred of magical talent. You'd be hard pressed to light a candle. Never mind crossing dimensions. Forget I said anything. This weird air is making me lightheaded. For a second, I thought you were someone That'll come back. That'll come back. Don't worry about it. That'll come back. They say, hey, are you just going to keep pointing that thing at me? Or are you going to say something? The sword. Pretty sure it's common courtesy to introduce yourself before getting to the sword play. Dear God. Blue says, I would ask you the same. Who are you? We'll just, I'm like going back and forth on like what I want to call everyone. Because I know the honest soul, curious soul bit, I'm going to forget when we get into gameplay. The green curious soul says, I asked you first. Or don't you have any manners? Blue says, I do pardon my rudeness. Your love for etiquette is plain. My name is, and we don't remember names, do we? No, we don't remember names in here. Interesting. Interesting. Green says you don't remember, huh? And Blue says, what have you done? Well, I mean, I guess I understand why we're blaming each other, but Green says nothing. I don't know anything about this. For once. Get that blade out of my face already. I do want to see some gameplay. I think if I hit 10 minutes and we haven't had any gameplay yet, I am going to skip the story just so we can see some gameplay. But right now we're only at 7. So forgive me for finding you abysmally untrustworthy. Earlier you asked if I knew what I had done in bringing us here. Clearly you know something. What is here? They say that's not what I've been. Anyways, I don't know where we are from Green, but any halfway decent mage could see that something's not right here. Facets, which this is we get author's notes. That's awesome, actually. But this is a mysterious term that may come clear later. Facets are wrong. It's unprecedented. It's dangerous. We do ask about, or Blue asks about facets, and Green says, you know, those little old building blocks of time and space. You should at least know what they are, even if you aren't skilled enough to see them. Just what are they teaching knights these days? I love them. I know nothing about these two, but I love them. Blue says, let us set that subject aside for now. We'll get back to it later. How did you know I had forgotten my name? Because Green, curious soul, also forgot their name. Blue says, answer me. And Green says, okay, just wait a second. It's not like I knew that you forgot. It's just, I don't know if it's because I've been playing spooky-ish games all night, but I literally thought someone just broke into my apartment. That would have been really embarrassing right now. Me playing my little visual novel demo. I did lock my door, I think, though. It's just, well, the thing is, I might not remember mine either. Yeah, that makes sense. All of a sudden, I just woke up here and I don't know why, but it can't be good. Oh, now there's creepy noises. Green says, did you say something? Oh, that's a creature. That's a creature. Blue says, stay behind me. I would trust Blue. Green says, of course you don't know. I wasn't really asking if you... Oh, this is the weeping soul. So everyone's a soul in this universe. Blue says, I would advise against raising your voice again, assuming you have the capacity to speak softly. This infernal beast wants for blood, and in the current circumstance, I cannot guarantee it will not be received. Green says, I can take care of myself, you know. We'll see how bloodthirsty this thing is after it's had a taste of... Blue says, what are you? And Green just blasts the weeping soul creepy creature monster thing. And it just went right through. I keep checking behind me now. I'm like, something's gonna jump out at me. But it's gonna be like a person, not a weeping soul. Anyways, Blue says, I know nothing of spells, but I do not like the sound of that. You are saying we cannot touch it. Green says, it's more than that. This is impossible. Okay, it's been 11 minutes, so actually I'm just gonna skip. All the conversations can also be viewed in the extras menu, and I do have to take a break because I got hiccups. Okay, skip to the end of the conversation. There probably wasn't that much more to the conversation. I just want to see some gameplay before we end here. I've kind of already decided I do want to play it based on the narrative, but if I hate the gameplay, then obviously I'm not gonna play it. But well, we need to play the gameplay. That's why we're here. Oh, so purple does show back up at some point. Now then. As you've already discovered, neither physical weapons nor faceted spells will disarm our foes. Green says, so what's the secret, big guy? I'm on the edge of my seat over here. Purple then says there is but one way to do battle in this realm, and that is with your soul. That must be why everyone's called a soul. You must wield against your foes that which they are themselves, a mass of spiritual energy carved from the soul inside you. Such creations are known as emblems. Ah, that's in the title. Sunless Vow, emblems, yeah. They said the thing. Also, I am kind of skipping ahead a little bit, because we will probably play this. I really need to see gameplay before we're done. Okay, as we are in a hurry, I will create rudimentary emblems for you. They'll be weaker this way, but do not worry. Pain will be quick. Awesome. We got emblems. Awesome. Cool. Great. We got stuff we can use. Let us begin. The light of lost souls now manifests as power emblems. Follow spirit's directions to defeat the hostile souls and begin your journey through the void. I keep hearing things. I don't like that. So forecast your damage. Each emblem deals damage to its level. So this is a level 4. Select your emblem to attack. Okay. After you attack, the enemy will counter with one of its own. And now we went down to 5. So what's in the heart is our health of the emblem. Select this to defeat the current enemy. Oh, wait, click it again, and they'll switch out. Boom. Attacking and defeating enemies gives you experience. So now that's level 4. Levels are the source of damage. You want to gain as many as possible. They're fighting. The girls are fighting. The next one in line will immediately counter when it's defeated. Okay. In order to avoid defeat, you must give each emblem time to rest. Between turns, all resting emblems will recover 1 vitality. So that's the heart level thing. It's vitality, not health. Be sure to consider an emblem's current vitality before sending it out to fight, or whether it might be better to let it rest. So it feels almost like creature collector type combat with the emblems, but they're not creatures, they're soul fragments. I'm curious if different characters will do different things, or it's all just the same type of combat, because we have like a warrior and a mage, and then whatever purple is. I mean, I can take you out. So we're gonna do, okay, now it'll take you out. Okay, weird. Oh, I'm looking, it's levels. I'm looking at the other thing. I goofed that so bad. All right, let's do that then. Now we're both at 4. I think I'm gonna switch these out then, and we'll keep doing that. Let's just never let them know your next move. Never stay on the same one for too long. So we can switch back to you. And you're up to 10. If it dies, you can't bring it back, by the way. Just thought I'd let everyone know that one. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, you got really low. Dear God. Switch back to you. Oh, you have a lot right there. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, you have 10, so we'll bring you back. I think anyone will take you out. There we go. We've only lost 1. So then there's more of the story. Oh, so you're just spirit. Purple is just spirit. I do like this though. I do have to skip ahead in the dialogue though to be able to leave the game, I think. Okay, so then we have the map here. So there's different stages. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that combat. There we go. So we're gonna go back to title. I know it feels like we didn't play like any of this game, but it's essentially just a visual novel. So I kind of have decided on this. We will be wishlisting, that we will be doing. Play the full version to untangle the mysteries at the heart of the void. In the meantime, get lost in the twists and turns of Chaos Mode, a roguelite mode where you'll face many new challenges with over 100 favors to craft your perfect build. See, I really want to play that Chaos Mode, but I've been here already for 17 minutes. And I probably should go check and make sure no one's broken into my apartment while I was recording this, because it sure did sound like it. Although I am always paranoid. So this, I think, is the favorite game of the video. This is the favorite. But that is it for this demo dive. I feel like we should try and go through and rank everything. First of all, Emblems, Sunless Vow, number 1. I look forward to this game coming out. I really want to play this. This looked really good, which is why I was kind of like, as we got more into it, I was kind of okay skipping through the story sections, because I'm like, well, we're gonna be back. We're gonna come back to this. No big deal. I don't know if saving or like transferring your progress over to the full game is an option, which so I'll probably just wait to play more of this, but I do want to play more of this like as soon as it comes out. What else did we have? Gourd, I couldn't play. The fallen soldiers of this video. What games did we not really play? Gourd, Apocrypha, which I think actually the roll footage for that probably isn't even in this video, because it might be. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna edit this. Apocrypha was the PvPvE video that I couldn't really make work for a demo dive. Then Vern, the Shape of Fantasy, another fallen soldier. There was no sound settings in the demo. And then Absurd Story Back Home, I had a games journalism moment and couldn't figure out how to progress. So that was also a fallen soldier. Red Rogue C, I think of the games we played, because we only really played like 3 games in this video fully. I think order of what I liked. Number 1 is Emblems, Sunless Vow. Number 2 is Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure. And I did, when I was finishing up this portion, or that portion of the video, I did go and look on Steam. There are other games in that franchise I'm gonna have to check out. And it's a bit of an older franchise. Like I was seeing games dated as releasing in 2017 and I think 2015 as well. So that makes sense. that does make sense why I wouldn't have known there was something else here. But that is definitely my number 2, Hordes of Fate. And number 3 would be Red Rogue C. I liked it, but it was a lot of information. I was like on information overload with that one, so I don't know if I would play that one again. But I really liked Emblems Sunless Vow, like a lot. So that's my final thing. I would love to play more Hordes of Fate as well as the other Hand of Fate games and Emblems. I want more of this for sure. I don't know when these games are coming out because I don't think either of my 2 picks from this video are out, but I do want more. So I'll have to see. Like I said, that is it for this video though. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go check out the Hungry Ghost Festival Steam page for all of these games, as well as a ton of other games. There is almost 600 titles participating, but do be careful because some of them are AI. I think I forgot to mention that in the intro, so be careful. I did particularly, my list of demos is entirely void of AI. There's no AI games, so I know none of the ones that I am featuring include generative AI, so we're good. That's why I had to go through every single game. Like personally, I had to look through all of them. But do make sure to go check out the Steam page. And thank you to the Southeast Asia Game Aesthetic team for having me. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite game of the video is, and if there is any games that I like super need to play. Obviously, this is the first video, so there's a chance that they might show up in the future videos, but if there's a game I haven't played yet that I super need to play at this festival, do let me know in the comments down below. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!